How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Today is January 26th, and I have some pickups and an unboxing. We'll start at the beginning. Pretty much last Sunday, we went to Walmart and went to go pick up some baby items. And while we were there, I'm going to look at movies. So I started over at the dump bins to see what they had over there, and first movie I found is a movie that's out of print, and it was the only copy they had. I was pretty shocked that I even found it in a mess of a bin. But that's Good Burger. Never seen it. It was pretty much past my prime as a young kid to watch this, so I never pretty much...
I watched it.
Pretty much watched it. Well,
Yeah.
you're younger than I am.
Oh, right. Okay.
But
It was good.
yeah, I know you liked it.
I did. I liked it.
But I figured I'm gonna like it, and pretty much after I bought it, I think Monday or Tuesday night, she pretty much watched this when I went to bed for work. So, and still like it.
I liked it more when I was younger, but I still like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Sinbad in it.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully, you know.
It'll hold up?
Yeah, it'll hold up, even though I never saw it. But it was, you know, like I said, a good find.
It's good. It's a good teen watch.
Yeah. This movie, I've watched it plenty of times. I know there's a Blu-ray release out there for it, but to me, it's not really a movie that I need on Blu-ray. And for $3.74, it was worth picking up. And that's Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. This is actually one of my favorite Robin Williams films. I really liked him in this. It was, you know, he's pretty funny in it.
You should probably watch it.
Yeah, it's an actual really good movie. It's
the only line I know is "Good Morning Vietnam."
Yeah, with a lot more oomph. But
I was enthusiastic.
Yeah. But
no.
Like I said, this is one of his best films. So I really wanted to get it. Like I said, I don't really, to me, this doesn't scream, I need it on Blu-ray. To me, DVD is just fine. I actually watched it Saturday night. Or no, Saturday night? I forgot what day I watched it. But I actually put it in the night that I picked it up and watched it. And, you know, on DVD, it looks great. And like I said, it's still pretty much the same movie that I remember watching. You know, it still holds up.
2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's what it pretty much says from Siskel and Ebert. So, that's that one. And then the last thing was pretty much the main thing I wanted to pick up there. I was looking at mid-90s because I wanted to buy that also, but Walmart only had it on DVD. They didn't even have it on Blu-ray.
DVD?
And I was, exactly. And that's something I want on Blu-ray. And I was just shocked that they had just a DVD of it. So I skipped on that, but this I definitely wanted to pick up, and that was Halloween 2018. Halloween on 4K. Now, you know, a little bit of a rant here, but you know, when this movie was first announced, I really didn't want no part of it. I'm not a person that likes when they change timelines and, you know, they don't keep the canon and the continuity of the films. You know, when they announced this, it was pretty much going to be a sequel to the first movie, and pretty much, you know, part 2 and everything after part 2 pretty much never happened. And I didn't like that. It throws off the canon of the franchise. Yeah. So I really didn't want to see it. But me being a horror fan, I was like, I'm gonna check. Yeah, I want to check it out. So when I went into this movie, I went in saying I'm gonna hate this movie. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'll say that. it was, you know, it had some issues, some things when we were watching. I'm like, really? That's what's really happening?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it, you could see it coming.
Yeah.
I wasn't, like I said, even the way it ended, I wasn't a fan of it. So, to me, for them to make this movie and pretty much erase everything for the movie that we got, to me, it was pointless, in my opinion.
I was more curious than anything
Yeah.
about it.
But
a new Halloween movie.
I picked it up, and like I said, it was if you're a horror fan, if you're a Halloween fan, you know, I say watch it, but if you're not, lie over. Yeah, just skip it. It's like I said, it was and that's pretty much everything that I picked up the first time I went to Walmart.
It's got a nice slipcase though.
Yeah, I like the slipcase. But, and pretty much why I didn't buy the Steelbook. Even though I really liked the artwork on the Steelbook and the interior artwork on the Steelbook, I didn't buy it just because I would have bought it for the collector in me, not for the cinephile in me. So I was just like, I'm not going to buy it. I'll buy the 4K, and even buying the 4K was pushing it, you know. Blu-ray would have been just fine for it. But I decided, I'll just get that one. I had to go back out to Walmart, yesterday. I had to pretty much go out there because something that we did buy, I had to actually return it. And again, I'm at Walmart. I'm going to look around.
You don't have to.
Well, yeah.
Look at the movies, Joe. There might be a good one.
Exactly. So
man on your shoulder.
So, you know, I'm returning something at Walmart. Guess what? I'm going to look again.
Uh-oh.
So when I was there, because I was by myself this time, I actually had more time to look. I went around, added some more shop kicks to my shop kick so I can get these movies, and I pretty much got both of them for $20 total. So
okay, I'll give you that.
So to me, it was a good deal. And after the code sell, you know, I'll pretty much get these for almost nothing. The first one, I never really heard anything about this movie, but I've seen and read reviews on Instagram and on YouTube, and people say this movie is pretty good. So I picked it up on Blu-ray just because I wanted to check it out, and that's A Simple Favor with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. You know, like I said, it's a lot of people were saying that it's pretty good, and intrigued me. When I was there, I actually read the back, and the synopsis sounded really good. So I was like, you know, it seems like a good thriller, and I really enjoy thrillers. So I decided I'm going to pick it up. And like I said, for the price I got it, it was worth picking up.
I watch it.
Oh, yeah. I remember you read the back yesterday when I got it, and you were like, ooh, this looks pretty good. The next one, again, me being a horror fan.
You saw the title and went, ooh.
I have to pick it up. And
Close jaw.
Back and forth, you know, some people, it's, to me, the buzz for this movie was pretty much like Hereditary. You love it or you hate it. There's no in between. So I decided I'm going to buy it. I'm going to check it out. You know, it's a love it or hate it style film. I think I'll enjoy it, but we'll see. But that's Hellfest on Blu-ray. Again, it's horror. It's pretty much a slasher movie that I really like. Slashers with pretty much a killer going around killing people. It's yeah, and it pretty much had me at hell. So. But
okay.
I had to pick it up. But you know, hopefully it's pretty good. Like I said, it's polar opposites on this movie, on people loving it or hated it, but I wanted to check it out. Doesn't really have a lot of special features on it. Pretty much the making of, and that's about it. But decided I'll check it out.
I watched it.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I picked up from Walmart.
The title has me curious, really.
Yeah, the title and the cover. Cover alone, I would have pretty much bought it. The last thing I have is an unboxing from, again, my buddy Rick. Last weekend, I think he was out in Delaware, and he was at a brand new Goodwill, and he's like, it was pretty much when I was going to Walmart the first time to go pick up, when I picked up Halloween. And he's like, hey Joe, I'm at a new Goodwill and I found some 3D titles. Do you need them? And I pretty much hurried up, picked up the phone and talked to him, and he told me the titles. I'm like, yeah, pick them up. I'll grab them. And I pretty much hung up because we're literally going out the door, and I was trying to get my son in the car seat. But he picked them up for me. I'm super excited. I honestly remember one of the titles. The other ones I don't really remember.
I remember one. I think that's all I know. Is
yeah, I just pretty much told.
That's all I would know is one.
I just pretty much told you one. The other ones, the titles were, if I remember right, they were a little hard to remember.
And they're all 3D.
Yeah, spoiler.
We can't get them
She had to ruin it.
I think you said it earlier, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I kept it quiet.
My bad.
I kept it under wraps, and she had to ruin it.
Lola did it.
Spoiled everything. Everybody's shutting them off right now.
Don't get excited and drop them.
Everybody's like, he's got DVDs and more 3Ds. That's it. I'm not watching. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. But, let's crack this thing open. See what we got. No bubbles this time, but cardboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah, the Massachusetts way. Cardboard. All right. I'll go with the first one. And it has a nice lenticular slip, and it's the one that she knows about. This movie...
Spoiler. It's a record.
Yeah, no. This movie, I actually really like the franchise. A lot of people don't like it, but I actually like dance movies. Probably because I can't dance. And this is just a series that I own every single one of the movies, and I watch them all the time. But I didn't have this one in 3D with the lenticular slip, and that's Step Up in 3D. This is the third one, and that's a nice lenticular slip.
That's very eye-catching.
Oh yeah, so that's a super nice lenticular. Mr. Slippy, I'll try not to drop it.
Don't get excited.
But I have this movie already, but like I said, not in 3D. And actually, I think I only have the DVD with the slip cover. I don't have the Blu-ray of it. So it's a upgrade.
That's nice, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a nice slip.
I thought it was the other one that I knew. I didn't know it was this one.
And the other ones?
That looks very cool.
I know, that's a nice one. And the other ones, they probably were all dropped off at this Goodwill by the same person, because they all have the same type of theme. They look like they're not documentaries, but I don't know what you would call it. But the first one is an IMAX.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
And that's Ultimate G's. This is Zach's Flying Dream. That is pretty much just planes doing...
barrel rolls with
doing acrobats.
That's talented.
So, this is the Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray. Originally created for exhibition in IMAX theaters. And it's featuring Michael Cera that was in Superbad. So, that's really awesome. IMAX, 3D. How can you say no to that?
I can't stop looking at this freaking cover now.
I know. That thing is badass.
I don't know if it was worthy of the screen, but it actually looks really good. It doesn't hurt your eyes. It just looks really 3D.
Yeah, the depth is crazy.
It's a good slip.
We'll cover that with that one now.
Oh, thanks.
The next one, again, guy like this, whoever dropped these off at Goodwill, liked this 3D and liked this planes and liked this IMAX. This is Legends in Flight, 3D IMAX.
Like
Again,
his planes and his IMAX.
Yeah, this is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray all on one disc. Again, created for IMAX theaters. It's pretty much planes. This is mostly jets. On the back, there's a biplane on it also, but it has the making of, and it has about everything about the planes.
I like that cover better than this cover.
Yeah, this one is 42 minutes also. So that's super awesome. Like I said, IMAX and 3D. That's one thing I got to say about IMAX, the IMAX releases. Even if they're not in 3D,
they're still good.
The clarity on these are ridiculous. I mean, even the Blu-rays. To me, the Blu-ray IMAX releases look better than 4K.
It's pretty good looking.
Yeah, it's just crazy how good these actually look. So another IMAX 3D to add to the collection.
Do you hear something?
No, I don't hear nothing. And the last one, another IMAX, but it's not planes. Guy must have liked dinosaurs. This is Dinosaurs Alive. I actually saw this on Best Buy's website, and I almost picked it up. I think it was like $18. It was like 18 or 19 bucks for it, and I really wanted it. They had this, and they have one called, I think it's called Tiny Animals, and it had a squirrel on the front eating a nut, and that thing was like, I think like 14 bucks. When I saw the squirrel eating the nut, all I thought about was
what you're thinking.
All I thought about was PMac with the squirrels at the trailer that he used to live at, and I thought the nut was one of his movies, just chomping on it.
Put that Slippy down.
Yeah, but I that's one that I still got to pick up, and it's that the Tiny Creatures. That's an IMAX 3D with a squirrel on the cover. But I'm looking.
Get it and send it to him.
Yeah, so I'm looking to grab that one soon, but I'm super excited to have this one, you know. Anything with dinosaurs, it looks pretty good. Uncover the mysteries of buried beneath our feet.
Couple special features. Meet the creatures, the making of.
It has pretty much a bunch of CGI dinosaurs on the back. If you can see it right there. But like I said, it looks pretty cool. Has a making of documentary. Has a Meet the Creatures educational section. That's pretty cool. So, you know, when my son gets a little bit older, I could throw this in and he could learn about the dinosaurs, which ones they are and the names of them. This one is actually narrated by Michael Douglas. So that's super awesome. Again. Man.
Told you not to get excited.
Why is it every 3D movie that Rick sends me, I just can't keep in my hand. I just get super excited about it. But again, I'm super excited. It's 3D, and 3D just gets me excited. I don't know, but yeah, this is a nice short stack this week. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4 more 3Ds. Ooh, almost dropped the whole thing. To add to the collection, and a couple more underneath. If you've seen any of these titles and you know want to leave a comment down below, let me know how they were so I can check them out first, especially A Simple Favor or Hellfest. I'm really curious about those two. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't, sorry, we'll try again next time. 2 more bloopers, Joe. Yeah.
I don't like this one. He drops the movies.
Yeah. If you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.